Welcome to Two Sisters, Two Mics, the unapologetic podcast. I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Marie. And we're two very close sisters that live far apart.
We invite you to eavesdrop on our private chats and rages about everything. Life, mothers, relationships. It's all here.
Let's have a laugh. How's it going?
So I've been wanting to go to this ecstatic dance group called Dance Portal for a while, and they had one finally in Nelson on a Sunday morning.
What's ecstatic dance?
Ecstatic dance is
So it's static, not ecstatic?
it's ecstatic.
Ecstatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or conscious dance. It's kind of like there is a dance called ecstatic dance that started out in Hawaii in the early 2000s. And there's all kinds of dancing therapies out there, free-form dancing therapies.
Uh-huh.
But sort of the big overview to kind of call it is ecstatic dance. And basically, and the one that I went to, it's there's no drugs or alcohol. You're just conscious. Like you're there to be present with yourself. There's no talking to anybody. You're not on your phone. And you can have eye contact, and that sort of directs whether or not you want to interact with somebody or not.
So these are rules that are set.
These are expectations. Yeah. These are expectations. This is an expectation. And it's an arcing, right? You start by landing in the space. So, and then you slowly, the music very much sets the tone and brings you up in energy, to sort of the peak. And then it slowly brings you back down, and then you end up back down on the ground. Basically, you start on the ground and then you come back on the ground.
Like lying down.
If you want, or sitting, stretching, meditating. And then usually there's a circle at the end if you want or not. Like you can make it it's like a ceremony, right? You can add as many ceremonial things to it if you want. So that's sort of the preface of what it is. And I had never gone, so I didn't know, really. I didn't know. But I knew, but I didn't know. So I got up, and it was actually really hard for me to go alone. I thought I should go with somebody, but then, like I said, nobody could come because I don't really have anybody to go with. I even offered it to the family, and everyone was like, no way.
Wow, I would have never offered that to the family.
Well, I'm kind of going to just be like, I don't want to be like, no, it's my thing. It's like, fine, come or not. Like, I'm not going to it's like, we do all the stuff that Jamie wants to do. It's like, well, why don't you guys, you're welcome to come and do what I want to do.
Fair.
And, and it would be good. It would be good for the kids to experience what I'm into.
Absolutely.
But of course, that's just not how it's rolling right now. I hope that changes, because the more that I want to do and create and bring into my world, the kids are more than welcome to be a part of that. So anyways, I was very trepidatious. Or Jamie's like, yeah, it's going to be, I'm like, at first I'm like, I wonder how many weirdos are going to be there. And Jamie's like, they're all going to be weirdos. He's like, this is a bunch of weirdos. That's what he thinks. That's what he thinks.
Yeah, that's all right.
And that's fine. I'm like, fuck, am I just like,
I'm a weirdo.
Right, how is this going to be? Like, am I going to hate it? And then I was like, I can just leave. Like, I can just leave. No one's going to like, you're here, you must stay and be uncomfortable.
Exactly.
So I drove over. I was listening to a lot of like dance music, get myself pumped. I've got this new dance track or dance list that I got through a woman who's like all about, from Instagram actually. And I'm not on social media over the time, just I'm just the disclaimer. I'm not on social media all the time, but I got this playlist off this woman who's like all about somatic healing and moving and stuff. And it's a kick-ass playlist. I love it. I needed it. Very like uplifting, fun, groovy electronic music. I love music, Marie. You
Me
love
too.
music. I
Yeah.
love music and dancing. Like it's just like this is actually a big part of my life that I'm starting to realize. I get there and I, I can't even pull into the parking lot. I drive by. I keep driving. I'm like, I'm not doing this. And then like I'm like, Rhonda, like, come on, get your shit together and go. But you drove all the way to Nelson, which is an hour and a half away. You're not like turning around. Like just
That'd be funny if you did.
just like come on. Like you can do this. Like what's the big deal here? Just relax. So I pulled back around and then I went and parked in the parking lot and I sat in my car and I'm just looking around, like checking out who's here. There's a couple of cars. There's not like a lot going on. So I'm like, okay, I need to call somebody. I think I tried calling you and you didn't answer. And so I called mom and mom answered, of course. And she chatted with me, which was good because it just kind of grounded me. And while I was sitting and chatting, I noticed more people were arriving. And there's like all age, like there's some old ladies walking by and some dude in a Tacoma with a giant mustache and a ball cap arrived. And I'm like, okay, this is
All
gonna be
sorts.
fine. This is gonna be fine. It's just like it's not just a bunch of like, I don't know, pretentious chambalars or whatever. Like it just seems like
Yeah.
this is like a broad spectrum of people.
Shambhala are ravers from the music festival Shambhala in Nelson.
Shambhala. Yeah. And there are all kinds of people that go to Shambhala, but you
Yeah.
know, whatever.
But I know, like the fairies and the
Yeah.
elves, right?
So it was a hall. It was like a big hall that I had to like I had to go kind of walk down the street a little bit to get into. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. That'll be my first place I'm gonna go into this place. And of course, there's like two kind of hippie looking women, one younger in her 20s. She's wearing like a white see-through t-shirt with big boobs. Like you just see, like this is the look now. Like, look at my boobs, look at my nipples. Like I'm carefree. It's like I've been doing that shit forever, but like, sure, okay, now it's cool. Um, and I'm taking a piss, which smells like so much, like you know, like I've had so much coffee. And these girls are like hugging, like giving each other a hug, like giving a groan and a hug, like a groan and a hug, you know that. Like, oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm so in Nelson. And I'm taking a piss, and I open the door, and they're like, groan, hug, hug. Fuck me.
Excuse me, I gotta wash my hands.
They're in their hippie clothes. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I represent GF right now. And like anything else I'm about. I have every right to be here.
Did you join in the hug?
Hey,
hi girls, my name's
can I
Rhonda.
join? This is so nice. This is nice. So, anyways, on to the next section where I'm willing to like venture into was where you take off your shoes and your socks. It's barefoot. And I walk up the stairs and like the most nicest, happiest, like welcoming little man is sitting at a desk.
Aw.
I know he's the husband or the partner of the woman who they throw these dance parties or ecstatic dances because I've seen his face or whatever. He's into he's played at Burning Man and he's all into like sound vibration healing or whatever. And he was just sitting there and I went right up to him and I was like, hi, this is my first time. I'm so excited. And he's like, oh, it's so great to have you. And yeah, it's, just, and he gave me a bit of rundown, like, just, we try to encourage you to take up as much space as you can. Don't just stay in one area. Like can't remember what he said, but I just remember him saying about like, use up the whole space. And I'm thinking, I'm not fucking doing that. I'm staying in my corner and
See
sure.
prancing around the entire room.
Fuck that. I'm in my corner. Everyone needs to stay away. So whatever, I go in and I'm like, oh, awesome. Like nobody's talking to each other, which is great because I thought everyone would know each other and I'm just standing on the outskirts like the new girl. But nobody was talking. Everyone was on the ground, like either stretching or like shavasana or just like grounding themselves, I guess. And big space. I'm like, oh, sweet. I'm like, I'm going to find a spot. I put my backpack in the corner and I sat and I just sort of, it had already started. And the woman, her name's Amber. She was just like leading, she's a yoga instructor. So she was kind of leading you into doing some stretches and some big breaths, like the hug breaths, like, no, like just releasing, right?
Yeah.
And then they had a live DJ there, which I think is like the best. And the name of the DJ was Dub Conscious. And there was just, I don't know if the music had started yet. I don't think it had. And then it started and it was just like low, like kind of methodical beats, whatever. And people were just starting to move and I was like, oh yeah, I can get into this shit. And I'm like, yes. But I still had a lot of nervous energy. And then the music was starting to happen and I kind of went over to my little corner and I just kind of went into a forward fold and started shaking. And it felt really good. It felt like I was just like getting all this nervous energy out. And I felt completely safe to do it. It felt totally right. And I got emotional because I was like, this is my playground. And I feel emotional about talking about it now because I've denied myself that for some reason. And it was so beautiful to be there. I felt at home
Doing what you always wanted to do.
being there. It felt liberating. It felt amazing. And I kept my eyes down a lot, but I danced my ass off. I was probably like danced like I was on ecstasy because I was on ecstasy, but
Yeah.
not.
Which is the ideal.
Because I going to these raves and needing drugs and being in that space where it didn't feel right for me that I had to be on drugs to let go, or that there was that energy around of this
Culture.
drugs culture. And mind you, there's people there that weren't, but I didn't know that I could be one of those people. So being in that space and giving myself permission to like let loose and be free without needing drugs and it felt like everyone else, that's why they were there too. It felt really liberating. And a lot of the women weren't very friendly or welcoming, maybe because I wasn't exuding that. Although there was an older lady with gray hair and she was really sweet, actually. And when I left, she was leaving and she gave me a wink. And I'm like, you're cool.
Yeah.
But I definitely, and there was all ages. There was like a baby there. There was little kids. There's like a weirdo guy and like total weirdo. And he was just sitting there like meditating.
The token weirdo. There's always a token weirdo, no matter where you are. The grocery store, ecstatic dance, your work.
And there was like an 80-year-old man who could barely move. And all he did, he was shaking his hands and arms, but he was standing and he was just in it.
Aww.
Absorbing everybody's energy. And there was people who were like kind of like rolling around the ground and doing funny stuff. And like kind of like there's also this thing called contact ecstatic dance where you like you use people's body and there's like this sort of beautiful dance of like improv contact where you move and you can like kind of roll with each other and like I can't explain it. It feels acrobatic in a way. And it's using physics and force to like move and I think I think it's a very creative thing to do. And I just remember smiling and then I looked at the DJ and he was looking at me smiling. I was like, Yeah, this is so amazing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And
There's
at
so
one,
many different methods and ways of creativity, isn't there?
oh, that's the thing though. Like it's unbelievable how much. Yeah, I mean that's a whole other topic. But at one point, the music was getting like deep and like I just was like on. I was like down on the ground, but my hips were up, and I was like shaking my ass and like kicking out to the side like a wild animal. You know how I dance. I'm
Oh, I
like,
know how you dance. Yeah,
I'm
you let it all
wild.
go.
And
Yeah.
at one point, the 80-year-old man was next to me, like shaking his hands, and I'm like kicking out. Like
And how long did this go for?
it felt like it was like this portal I entered. It was an hour and a half, but it didn't. It felt like a half an hour.
I love that there's my dog just kind of howling in the background while we're talking about this. Don't you think that's kind of fitting? Although, if you just, Larry, that's enough. Larry, quiet, please. No barking. Good boy.
So yeah, that was it. And then it kind of came to a close, and then there was a circle. It was the last one, so they were giving props out to the people that were throwing it, and there was at least 40, if not more, people there.
Yeah, that's a good size. I like that size.
It was a great space too. There's lots of windows and lots
Yeah,
of room.
cool. Are you going to another one?
Well, that was the last one until July, and then they do it Tuesday evenings. All the other ones that are there's another one that ends that's evenings as well to the end of June. So it's all evenings, which is kind of like I don't want to drive at night.
Yeah.
It's like highway driving. So yeah,
What's the timing though? Because it's long days.
yeah, the one I think it's like eight, maybe like
Okay.
8 to 9:30 or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like
Well,
to
that's
go
awesome,
again.
Rhonda. I'm glad you went and did that. It obviously did something for you in a positive way.
Well, now I want to facilitate them myself. I got to do something in that regard with dance and movement.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Like even
you will.
some yeah, I know. Something's going to happen. They offered me 40% off tuition for dance the medicine for that one in Portugal, but I'm like I can't still too much trying to get to Portugal and pay for accommodations and stuff like that for this
Yeah.
facilitating training. So they said, well, we'll put you in the draw for 95% off tuition. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, fine, do that. And then there's another one. It's based out of London, England, and it's their ecstatic dance community is now offering facilitating trainings for the first time ever through a college that does a lot of like hippy dippy facilitating trainings or whatever. But it's their first one, so they're offering
So what kind of training would that be though?
it
Like it
be
didn't.
it's learning. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I think there's a lot to it. And you get to develop your own style with this
Mhm.
one, and they teach you how to DJ as well
Ooh,
with the London one,
I
not
like
the
that.
dance embedding. Yeah, so you would be, and so this training would be with this guy, I don't know the name. He's been in the ecstatic dance community for 15 years, and I'd be working closely with him online with like 10 or 15 other people, and it would be the first cohort of this training, and they're offering it for like £500 instead of £1,900. But I
Yeah.
had to apply. I had to fill out an extensive application.
And when do you hear?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. And I would
That,
probably fly to London just for a weekend, just to go in for, because I think you can do it online and go in if you want, or I don't know how it works out. So yeah, I would do that 100%.
yeah.
Just like I said, just to get in that community,
Hmm.
meet people, and then see where that goes. I don't know. But I need to go to more dances.
Yeah. I would
'Cause-
just keep dancing.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep dancing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and do a night one maybe and spend the night. Or I've looked in the community in the
It's a good
Okanagan
idea.
too.
That'd be fun. Wish I could
Yeah.
go with you,
Yeah, I know.
as
What's new?
usual. Wish I could be there. as usual.
You probably have lots of that going on in your community, Marie. There's a lot of that on the
Probably, but
island.
it has not shown up for me.
Well, it's
So
not something
obviously,
you're
it's not
interested.
something that I should be doing right now.
Well, you're just not interested in it right now.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I know you love music and dance.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like if those things are supposed to show up for me, they will, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it did for you.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting it all arrive when it's supposed to, whatever it
Hmm.
should be, will be. Don't like that word should, but will be. Um, yeah. Well, that's really cool. I've been busy with other things. Not so self, I guess. Well, no, everything.
Self-absorbed.
Not I'm not as self-absorbed as you. Okay. I do
Yeah.
things for others
Others.
to a fault. Um, yeah.
Oh my God.
I've been just trying to make extra money. I've been working more. I've been selling a lot of our household items.
Getting that bad, hey?
Oh my gosh. Marketplace. Oh, I really need to go thrifting and make more money on Marketplace. That
Yeah.
place you can make money.
Huh.
I've been doing well, actually. Let me
What's
tell
that?
you about,
Well, how well?
well, let me tell you about this one thing. Okay. Corey Corey, Corey received these earbuds from his previous company that he used to work for. And they're worth about $75. And he gave them to me. Here, try and sell these. They're new, haven't worn them, haven't used them, don't want them. So I did. And I got a lot of interest being like 6 or 7 people, mostly
Yeah.
dudes.
Yeah.
Um, can I get these? Can I offer you $50? Where do you live? Right. I'm like, no, I've got a lot of interest. I'm not going down to $50.
How much were they worth, though? How much are they worth?
They were worth about $75.
Oh, okay.
And I was selling them for 60.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, I get the way that I handle these is first come, first serve. So the first
Mm-hmm.
guy that says he wants to come and is then it's all yours. So I get these messages from him. Yeah, I have to know where you live and the usual. And he says, I can be there sometime after 9 on such and such day. I'm like, okay, all right, just message me when you're on your way. And so I got this message on the day, and he sends me a message going, yeah, I just have to rent a car. I just arrived at the airport. I'm like, okay, all right. This guy's arriving at the airport and coming straight to me for his earbuds. Okay. So he comes, he arrives in this not so nice, I guess your everyday regular car rental. He comes around and I don't know, he just looks really disheveled. He's, I don't know, about anywhere between 30 to 40 years old. His fingers look really dirty.
Yeah.
But he's really nice.
Yeah.
And I open the door before he comes and knocks on the door. And I'm like, hi. And he goes, hi, $60, right? I'm like, yeah. He looks just like he's kind of, coming from a long trip. And he pulls out this wad of cash, like wad of cash. Like it almost fell out. It was so big, of all these 20s and $100 bills.
So he's like a drug dealer.
Listen. So I said, yeah, so where did you fly in from? Yeah, I came in from Russia. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
okay. So he gave me the 60 and he was like on his way. And I go inside and I'm like, here you go. I give Corey some because they're his, but
Yeah.
I have the majority because I did all the work.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at me. I said to Corey, I said, yeah, so this guy, he just arrived from Russia and you should have seen the wad of cash that he had. And then I just went back to washing the dishes and he looks at me kind of sideways. And a little bit of backstory with Corey is that he really doesn't like that I ask people to come to our house,
Yeah, that's fair.
give out our address
Yeah.
for this, but I am not going to go to the local Dairy Queen every time I want to meet up with someone to sell
Mm-hmm.
something. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
that time.
Yeah.
So they come to our house.
Russian
Anyways,
mafia comes to your house with
yeah,
dirty
that's what he
fingers.
totally thought it was. He goes, yeah, so can you try not to invite the Russian mafia to our house, please? And I'm like, what? You watch too many mobster movies. He's like, no, really.
But why would the Russian mafia be buying headphones off of Marketplace? That doesn't make any sense either.
He's a gangster, he says. Corey thinks someone who probably kills somebody. He's the guy that he's a hitman.
Yeah, his
And he
hands were
just-
dirty from digging holes of the bodies he's burying.
I couldn't stop laughing at how that whole thing unfolded. Of course, Corey's home when it happens. Usually I'm not home and people leave
Yeah.
money under the mat. But
Yeah.
no, Corey has to be home during the time when this Russian guy comes right off the plane with his dirty fingers and a wad of
Ew.
cash.
Ew.
Oh man. It was good.
So that's
Oh,
what you're
these-
doing to make extra money, or
Right now I'm doing
hawking
Marketplace,
things?
yeah.
Marketplace.
I am. I'm selling the
Good.
kids' dolls, toys. I'm selling electronics, shoes. Yeah, it's great. It's good.
And like, do things sell fast?
No, some do more than others. It can also be seasonal too.
Have you tried Poshmark?
I don't want to do shipping.
No. Yeah,
I really don't want to deal with that.
because it's a bigger market. Like, it's a
Yeah.
way bigger market. But
I
then
know.
that being said, there's more competition.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really don't want to deal with shipping. I want
Yeah.
people to come to me. I don't have time
Yeah.
to deal with all that, and people do come. So it's all right. I'm looking at other ways to make money too, but that seems to be the one that's working the best right now.
Well, didn't you say you were starting something that you don't want to tell me?
I will. I'll tell you when we're not online.
Oh.
I'll tell you. I did get my first sale yesterday, and I did a little jig. So
What?
I will tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell
Oh, you what? A
eventually,
sell?
eventually.
What are you selling?
My
what are you
body.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
My body.
Too old for that. Well, maybe not, but
No,
no,
probably not.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll
Good
tell you.
for
I'll tell you about that.
Oh, my interest is so piqued.
Yeah, well, call me after your meeting today.
I will.
Yeah.
And you got Chat GPT to help you out with this?
Of course, everyone's doing it.
Hmm. I heard about, speaking of AI, be very careful with AI. It's like the bigger program behind it is to, they're tracking us.
Yeah.
They're tracking us to know us so that then we can be, I can't remember. This is
Targets again for something else.
Yeah, this
The
is an
usual?
EA thing. It was an EA thing. Like, it's not good. AI is not. Like, it can be eventually, but it's the wrong people are using it. And
Oh yeah. That's goes without saying.
and like
Anything new, the wrong people are gonna be clamping onto it and using it to their advantage.
no, but I meant like the people, like the shadow government or whatever, the people that
Yeah.
are no longer in charge,
Yeah.
are the agenda behind it, right? Is
I
to
know.
track us and to make us stop thinking for ourselves and
Oh,
all
I
this
know.
shit. Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, it is super useful for things that like
to a certain
time.
extent. You
Yeah,
can
to
only
an
use it to a certain extent. You can't
Yeah.
use it to think for you.
No.
You can use it as an information source
Yeah.
to a certain extent again.
Yeah. Like, my neighbor uses it as her therapist.
Ooh,
And I think that that's a thing.
I don't think that's okay.
It seems
That-
a little, it
right
seems
off
a
the
little
bat,
weird.
that makes me feel icky.
Yeah. Like, she puts in everything about her situation and she rationalizes it like she already knows everything, but it just sort of like puts it in a way that she can like look at it differently or digest it differently. Which in
that's the
some
thing,
ways,
it depends how you put it in, because
Well,
you
yeah.
can angle AI to give you the answers that you want
You
to
want.
hear.
Yeah. I
So you got to
know.
be very, let's say,
Conscious.
you got to be very smart with AI. And you got
Yeah.
to be very conscious about what it is and how you're wording what you are asking,
Mhm.
because you could ask the same question in many different ways and get many different answers. So you got to be super careful with it. If you're not careful with it, and careless with it, then you're not going to get, I don't know,
Yeah, and
you can
AI
get
can
mixed up.
yeah, and AI can be programmed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it's a program.
Yeah. But it can be tweaked and programmed for the benefit of whoever is using it for their agenda, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, we live in really weird times.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of weird times, I can't wait till school's over. Oh, I can't wait till school's over. When is your kids out of school?
Not this week, but the end of next week. But I think Willow's done sooner, like maybe this week because of exams or whatever.
Yeah, Elle's done on Monday. Mimi's done on Thursday next week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just can't wait. It's been really difficult. Elle's
Uh-huh.
been having a really hard time at school.
Why?
There's been a girl at school that's been really mean.
Yeah. Fuck her. Take her
Yeah.
out. I'll come over and beat her up.
Well, if it was the
Joking.
right
I'm
thing to do, I'd be all over doing
joking.
it. But
It's hard not to like feel
it's hard
violent
not to
towards
get
someone
involved.
who's yeah.
It's hard not to interfere.
Well, I mean, there comes a line where like if it's like obviously there's some pretty basic lines that can't be crossed, right? You can't be touching like
Yeah.
verbally abuse like yeah,
Yeah.
physically abusing.
Yeah.
Like there's this girl at April's school who kind of is physically abusive with April and I'm like
What?
that's not cool.
What did you do?
Put like well, nothing.
Did you push her back?
No, but like it's being dealt with the peer counselor who's a lovely woman and like it's being dealt with, but like I've talked to April about it and I'm like, that's not cool. And April's like, I know, I know. And she was especially worried because her arm is broken.
Oh
And
my gosh, this is recent.
yeah. I'm like, it's been ongoing. This girl is not well, I think, mentally. And is
Oh,
I think
that's so
extremely embarrassed or not is jealous. Is jealous.
Mhm.
Yeah. So with Elle, is it just what's going on? Like, is this girl just bullying her?
I don't know what I don't know exactly the details. The only details I've gotten is that she's not being included.
Yeah.
So like this girl will bring Starbucks to a group of girls and knowing that Elle's going to be there doesn't get her one. That kind of stuff.
What the hell?
I know.
She'll bring Starbucks to all her friends.
I know. First of all, what parent is allowing that and spending that much money? And I always go to the parent. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, obviously, she's not spending her own money on the Starbucks and her mom's
Yeah.
delivering it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wouldn't allow it anyway.
Yeah.
Because of that as well, right? He's like, who else is going to be there? Is everyone going to, it just doesn't make any sense on so many different angles.
Yeah.
And also when in the classroom, she's used to hanging out with this group of girls and she will verbally say, you're not invited to
So
her.
jealousy.
Yeah. And Elle has come home in the middle of the day because of it. She has texted me many times, upset and feeling sad. And it's just heartbreaking because there's nothing I can do. This is something she needs to figure out and navigate and stand up for herself.
Yeah, these are
With-
big, hard lessons,
Yeah.
lessons.
Yeah.
For you as a mom and for her.
Well,
Particularly,
initially I sent an email to I'm such an email triggered mom. Like I sent an email to her counselor because she said she went to go talk to the counselor. She was crying, but I think that wasn't the case. Anyways, long story
Mhm.
short, I ended up reneging my email saying never mind my email because it's the end of the year. I'm just going to let her figure it out. If it was at the beginning of the year, I would have you check in with her, but let's just let this slide until she feels like she needs to come to you on her own and so on and so forth. They're really good there. The counselors are great. So I really hope she does take upon herself the counselor's help when she needs it, if she needs it, but that's for her to do, not for me to do for her.
I didn't even know that was like when I was going through it with bullying and stuff like that. That never even crossed my mind.
We never were told there was a counselor. I don't remember there being one. And if there was, it wasn't a big presence in the school.
No.
So I think there's like 3 or 4 of them at the school.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
CYCs?
Yeah. Pardon?
CYCs, they're called, aren't they? Child Youth
Counselor? Maybe. Probably. Yeah.
Or actual.
So that was hard. That was really hard. But
yeah,
the girls are just ready for school.
It's going
for summers.
Too long.
It's too long. It should have been done. Well, I was talking to I've talked to more than one group families who homeschool. And it sounds great. But one of like the mom doesn't work. And they've got time and they've got energy, and they've got 5 kids and they're all homeschooled and they're all doing what they want to do. One wants to focus on engineering, so that's what they do. One focuses on entrepreneurship. The other one focuses on art. And that's what they mostly focus on. Of course, they finish the curriculum, but that's what they mostly focus on. And they're only doing 2 to 3 hours of schoolwork a day. That's it.
Yeah.
And they graduate early.
Yeah.
And they finish their school early.
Yeah. No, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. Our education system is all wrong. It's like used to funnel kids into a cookie cutter system and to disconnect from what matters, to disconnect us from our kids in a way, and just to create to disempower. Like it's all fucking anyways.
Anyways, I do feel like it's expiring. It is changing. I'm happy to hear that these families are doing this. I am envious of it. And and then I looked at Montessori, and it's like $12,000, pardon me, to go to Montessori for the year.
That would be perfect.
So a really a different way of education costs money.
So is money. Money.
Anyways, school's going to be over. I'm looking forward to you guys coming in July. And us coming to see you in August. And I can't wait. We went to the beach yesterday.
Mom said you went to the Parksville beach.
We got burnt.
Yeah, same did we got burnt yesterday too.
Did you?
Yeah. We were at the beach yesterday.
How hot was it there?
So I don't know how hot it was. We were at the campsite at the beach there, and it was in Kootenays. It always feels a little cooler, and it was kind of windy, so it was hard to tell how hot it was, but it was hot enough to burn us. Willow was like, am I getting a tan? She's just out there forever. I'm like, I can't tell. I'm like, you'll tell later.
And so was Elle. She's like, look, Mom, do I have a tan line? Do I have a tan line? Oh, look, I have tan lines. Look how good my tan lines look.
And then it was like singed skin in the evening. Yeah. Like you actually were getting a burn, not a tan, but you were getting a burn. But you couldn't tell. Like I couldn't really tell. Like we're just amateurs every beginning of summer. We're just amateurs. Actually, every summer. Just amateurs.
Yeah. Every summer. Same place. Same things.
What was this? Sarah said that we don't need SPF. We put a bubble around. I'm like, that's not really working. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe it's
I don't
like-
trust it. I don't think.
Maybe it's like only a certain
Oh.
amount of time.
Sorry about the dogs again.
Maybe that's our cue.
That's our cue. We're barking too much. Maybe we're talking too much.
Talking,
It's time to
definitely
go.
talking too much. Yeah.
Definitely talking too much. Well, I don't know if we're gonna do another one over the summer. I think we'll take the summer off.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. Write down all your dramas. We'll talk about it later.
All right. Love
Okay.
you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, that's it. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Two Sisters, Two Mics, the Unapologetic podcast. It's been a blast.
Hope you liked it. If not, that's all right. We'll be here again.